Okay, welcome back everybody for another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to be playing the Battle of Mansfield. Um, so let's read the description. A federal force is moving northwest across the state of Louisiana, accompanied by a flotilla on the Red River. It seems that their destination is Shreveport, which they could use as a base for invading Confederate Texas. The Union Army opted to take a shorter route via the town of Mansfield that is far away from the flotilla's gun range. As the Yankees move out of Mansfield and continue their march, you have a good chance of stopping them, defeating them, and canceling their plans. Okay, well, looks like we got our work cut out for us. We're going to do an assault here, and we're bringing about twice as many men as they are. So, this will be fun. General, the Federal vanguard has been informed about our stand and is taking defensive positions in these woods near Chapman's farm. They will certainly try to hold until the rest of their army arrives. We expect more brigades to arrive, but if we wait too long, the Yankees will have time to deploy their whole army, and then they will greatly outnumber us. You have to attack now. If you crush the vanguard and occupy the woods, it will be easier to fight the Federal army, defeating it in detail as it arrives on the battlefield. Well, hard to argue with that. I think what I will do then is I will try to concentrate my forces towards the northern end and then sort of, or like here, and then try to push them out down this way, perhaps. Or is there even a point versus coming in this way and then just pushing them that maybe I will just come at them straight on versus coming through the woods. I can see the woods taking a long time. In any case, I do want kind of like our 5th and 4th divisions to be taking the brunt of the damage in this fight. So let's get them there. Same here. Here, let's put the cavalry away for right now. And let's make sure that we're deploying all of our artillery. Perfect. And now yeah, let's bring these guys up to the front here like that. Keep the shock troops in the back a little bit. There. And then let's get the artillery forward. Make sure all of this artillery can be brought to bear. And I'm going to move our skirmishers down here. Okay. And we're good there. So let's go ahead and start bringing guys up. I mentioned this before in my previous video, but I broke my finger on a work trip, and I had surgery on it just a few days ago, and so recovery is going well, but I'm still playing one-handed, so everything is going to be a little bit slower playing with the one hand, unfortunately. I guess we'll just bring them up like that. Let's go ahead and speed up the gameplay a little bit. Yeah, let's get Longstreet out front, checking for skirmishers and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have Cutler come out wide a bit. Okay, so Longstreet's taking some fire. Just gonna have our shock troops kind of form up here in the back, but I don't necessarily want them getting into combat yet. Let's bring the balloon forward. What's the... Okay, so they've got 15,000 men, I've got 23,000. Neither of us are fielding our full army at the moment, so it'll be good to push them out and take this before the rest of the Union troops come. And I think we'll have these units come around like that. Get these guys ready. I think I can move most of these guys up just a tad bit more. Let's get the artillery all spread out a little bit. Artillery wagon, you're fine. Don't come up anymore. Okay, that was good. And I'm gonna have Cutler halt because I want the brunt of our attack focused down here versus coming in through here. So I'm going to have the artillery keep coming up here. Let's have Marsh, Escock, and Sully continue to move forward. And we can move these guys up some. Let's have you hold here for a minute. Okay. And then everyone... Okay. Should hopefully be able to break through this Ohio unit and this Illinois unit. Anyone who isn't quite in range, I'm gonna have to keep moving up. Longstreet, you can come over here. Maybe I'll have Bloom come over here and start trying to pick apart the ranged cavalry in these woods. Okay, good. We've got them pushed back. Stop trying to move over. I'm gonna go ahead and move Nagel around a little bit. I don't know if they've brought like all of their units down here, so that's kind of why I'm bringing Nagel out on the flank to see if maybe if they have moved most of their units down, then Nagel can start to work their flank a little bit. Law, I'm gonna move down here to help out with the cavalry in the woods, and probably same with Chapman. And if I see an opportunity, I will charge them in. But we'll see. These are some pretty thick woods here, so I don't know if we want to be charging into them necessarily. Okay. Move Ransom over here. Home. Rush can come up here. Chapman. Move Pescock forward. Sully. And make sure that the artillery is moving forward with all of our units. Okay, Laws joined the fight over here. That's good. I think our bar just increased, so we should have units coming in. The Union troops haven't joined yet, so that's good. And I'll just let these shock troops keep working their way over here. Along with Bloom. Move Sully forward. Okay. Cavalry, come over here. Oops, not King, just the cavalry. Yep, you men keep moving forward. Let's take Bloom. Get our cavalry coming through over here. Let's have these units form up. Let's have you two hold fire and come up here. And I'll let Butler and Morris deal with Robinson. I know there should be some Union troops showing up eventually, so I'm still kind of waiting for that to happen. Yeah, we have you guys wait for those troops to arrive. You guys can wait here. Some of these units are kind of turned funny, like Marsh shooting all the way at this like very oblique angle. Okay, Logan's gonna be shot. I don't want him to. Okay, I think some more Union troops just showed up. Yep, there they are. So I'm going to reposition these troops to deal with the Union reinforcements. And see if we can't hit the artillery. Okay, looks like we totally destroyed the artillery. Don't mind the noise in the background. We're dog sitting for a friend and he's just being a little noisy. But yes, I think we'll get some shots on these troops and then probably charge them with the cavalry. Oh, we got our units bunching up over here. Just make sure everyone's shooting up here. Then let's hold fire. And let's get them over here. Yeah, looks like they're really going to work. Oh, 1863s, awesome. Those are pretty good weapons to have. And then let's go ahead and run Nagel into position over here. Turn off hold fire here, shoot this cavalry. Give our own cavalry just a little bit of time to cover their condition, and then we're going to envelop over here the best that we can. Get these captured units out of here, just in case there's more Union reinforcements. We'll let Nagel open up. Very good. Okay, they're both doing pretty well on conditions. Let's get them moving. Taking a lot of damage, which is unfortunate. Okay, thank you for this. Never mind. Try to squeeze them a little more. Yep, take a shot and then get out of there. Oh, looks like there were more Union reinforcements. These guys keep wanting to surrender. Maybe we just get in there and force it. Oliver is taking some big hits. I kind of don't like that. Okay, good. Let's get Ransom in here. these guys down over here. Okay, very nice, very nice. Yeah, let's bring the cavalry down here. And we'll finish off these Union troops. Seems like there should be more though. Maybe not, because there's like 1,000 here, and then like 1,400 here. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that is right. I need the cavalry to stop doing whatever it's doing. It keeps going backwards. Alright, there we go. Lost about 2,500 men. Infantry at least inflicted about 11,000 worth in casualties for infantry, so that's pretty good. I know we captured a bunch of 1863s. Very nice. I need to start handing these out to my units, so maybe I will start doing that. In any case, this was a good battle. Pretty satisfied with that. A lot of reputation, a career point. Let's put it into economy is what I'm thinking. And then I'm just looking at the overall stats on these units, trying to see. Looks like the 2nd Corps could really use some combat experience. The two first divisions are pretty good. The rest are kind of lackluster. So maybe I will put them in for a battle. The 1st Corps is still fairly decent. So let's do this. Let's get them bayonet proficiency. And then let's get our 2nd Corps strengthened and take them into a battle. How many veterans have we got? We've got a fair number. So let's do that. McGinnis. Okay. It seems like the 2nd Corps wasn't too badly hurt by our by our battle at Chickamauga, so which is good. Yeah, should I just put 2,000 guys in here? It is tempting. How many did we have? 800? So let's go up to 850. Let's do 30 guns. Okay. Oh, Lomax actually got pretty messed up. Denison took some damage. Okay. So yeah, actually, yeah, some of these units did get kind of messed up, but it's not in that first division, I guess. Let's put you at 2,600 men. I'll put you up to 2,600 as well. Oh. Yeah, no, you should be there. And then you.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Let's bring 900 men. Haskell, I'll put it 2,600. Gibson with the Tyler, Texas. Kind of funny. Oh, these guys also have Tyler, Texas. About Bernie. Should I give Gibson a better rifle and give Bernie the Tyler, Texas? Maybe I'll do that. Give them the 1861s. We're up to 2,600 men. Looks good. Olivak. Looks like Olivak's finally at the point to where the officer level isn't hurting his efficiency, which is good. I know we were really struggling with that for a while. Let's put him at 800 men. Or howitzers. I'll bump up to 26. How did you do? Chancellorsville. Okay. Mostly just doing that because I'm considering maybe switching a Napoleon over to the 24 pounders. We'll see. Let's do 2,600 men there. Same here. Leonard, I'll bump up to 2,600. Trig. Pratt. I could just put him at an even 1,000, and maybe I will do that. If I do rookies, it does hurt them a little bit. We'll just do the veterans. And we'll give you guys the Tyler, Texas, just because I think it's funny. I think it's not right, a better rifle. Well, technically it is. Technically it is. probably because you're just doing a smidgen more damage, and honestly, the effectiveness is better at just about every range, so that's kind of cool. I still think it's a bit of a goofy weapon though, so I'll just keep it on these guys for now. Looks like 1900 is a sweet spot, so we'll do that. How are these guys looking? I'll bump you guys up to 2,500 men. I'm glad I have a lot of these Richmonds. A lot in the shop if I need them. And put you up to 14 guns, and then probably same here. Yeah, 14 guns. And we're looking good. Put a couple more supply in here for fun. And then I think we're ready for the next battle, which it looks like just based on the date, Saunders Farm should be next. Let's take a sneak peek. Another assault, although this kind of looks more like a this looks like it might be more of like a meeting engagement rather than us trying to take territory that they're sitting on. Oh, and this will actually be 2 cores that I'll be bringing in. So maybe I'll get my first core replenished as well, just real quick, and then try to bring them in. Yeah, why don't I do that? We'll just bring you guys back up to snuff a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, speed, reload time, melee morale, fire morale. Yeah, that sounds about right. How many veterans can I put in here without losing a veterancy? We'll bring it up to 2,600 men. Do 850 here.
Yes, sir.
Bernie. Bernie, I'll do 2,500. Paxton, the same. Pender. Oh, Pender looks like they took... Actually, not that bad. I was gonna say, it seemed like they took some pretty extravagant losses, but it's actually not as bad as what I expected. Although it does look like this first corps did get kind of mauled at Gettysburg. They did well, but they did get a little mauled.
Yes, sir.
I could give them Spincers, which would be interesting. Could also give them the revolving carbine, although I know I had my complaints about that with Forest. Okay, yeah, these men don't need to be increased. Could give them the Tarpley. Could give them the revolving carbine, the Spencer carbine. I think I'll give them the Tarpley. These units I do want to increase if possible, although it doesn't. Looks like I can put about 1,700 men in here before they start to get a little unappreciative, so we'll do that. Let's check Wilcox real quick. Put him at 2,200. Move 13 here, 13 here. Okay. And we'll call that good, and then we'll go into the next battle with our first and second corps, just making sure that they kind of stay in tip-top condition. In any case, thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All these things will help me out, and I would appreciate it. Thanks everyone, and we'll catch you in the next video.